Hello, good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to see about the backup folder, how it's going to store and what are the backup stuff over there. So let's see the code. We clear the screen. So we're going to check our customized so running configuration. I can see we have host name, so clock. We took only these two command I'm going to take as a customize just for testing purpose. So you can change this backup folder random by in the that you can by changing this name they will create the another backup customized for, like I'm going to do backup for xyg. They will create this folder first, then they're going to move that. Okay, and remaining we will going to work out with this timeline. We will see the time stamp how it's going to be better in the next upcoming class. So we will concentrate on this session how my backup folder going to be created if there is not there. So you can create this, you can make it dynamic as soon as you will give the change the name. This variable going to define the entire logs accordingly. Okay, so I'm going to save this. Instead of backup, I have given backup xyg. So let's run this. And before that, let's explode here. We don't have, let me do this pwd, let me come out with this. Okay, and we can see that lsl, we have backup folder. This time they will not care about this, they will create the new backup folder. Okay, okay, but they will continue with this because they have this. Okay, so let's see that. I'm going to run the code again. So I'm going to run the code over here. So this time the backup folder had changed. So we have, okay, this is the backup for only for the standard one. You can change, you can see there's the folder had changed because the comments are coming same old one because I did not change the comments, but you can see all the things are changed. Let's move to check whether the folder has created or not. You can see the folder is created backup xyg here, and that's why this is the powerful. So you can create everyday folder by just changing on your code only one. That's going to be dynamic inventory. So let's go for the backup. Sorry, backup g, like that I'm there. And what are the folder? We have r1, r2, r3, and within that r1 I will be only r1. We will test two other things. Yeah. So you can see there is one folder. Now I'm going to change the host name. So let's see. First we will explore what are the output comes for this. r1, r1. You can see host name here and the clock. Sorry, host name is printed over here and then clock. Now let's check my code with the customize. I'm going to change my host name r1. Instead of that, I'm going to config host name, going to keep r1 test. Okay, this right there. Now run this again. So this task is printing what you have mentioned in your coding. They ensure the backup folder. all are green. Timestamp is different, that's a yellow. And then they customize the. Now let's go to screen and check it out what we have. We have another folder also, and let's compare these two. So we'll do diff r1 and tab. If you tab, they will give time is that ls. So to diff then r1. So we have 8335. Then tab, I will give 60. This the tab, you just tab is going to be follow rest of command. You can see the host name. They removed this less than greater than, they have added this, and dash dash is showing all are remaining equal. Can you see the difference? um, you can do the kdiff, but I have very less space over here, so I'm not doing kdiff. Going to do the visual, going to show you the. You can do diff with the two already discussed. So with the side by side, and we're going to define the width 120 different half. You can check this half one whether if you are not getting proper one. So half going to what exactly you have to side by side is a y is right. Okay, so I'm going to use only one. I'm not going to define the width. Where is it? W width, what to render size. Okay, this is supposed capital. Okay, and then surface common line. I do this. So I'm going. I have done this. Instead of this, you have to use capital. The half is. So this is the output. So you can see it's a given output for this, which is again the difference. Clear, guys?
Yep.
Yeah. So this is the stuff. When we will go for the higher one, you will see you have more complex stuff going to. So this is the basic one. For deployment, we're going to merge with the deployment when we are going to do for the running OSPF or RIP or BGP we're going to run, and then we will see the compare. So that's going to help us. So our next objective target of the next class, how we going to the syntax of this, the syntax in you what we have target, the syntax of the file nomenclature. I don't want this part, to how we can remove this part from the name of the file. Okay, so we will see next class, so that we can do the compare, and other part going to be same. We're going to use the kdiff, and when we will bring these things the, the not in VM, in my host system. Like here, I have ls file up to 20. What is the entry? So I can see this. I will copy this inventory just for showing. Copy this with the name file x1. Okay, now I'm going to edit this inventory. Okay, for insert mode, I'm going to add some here using kdiff. Okay, so I'm not going to do in the VM because there's very less space, and so this application I have not installed over there. I want to show you how it's going to be very useful for the all the file I will bring for the backup here. Then we will test. So we have two file over here, two with the different. You can see different with the differences of the content, and we can do the kdiff3. Okay, now we have a inventory file this followed by the inventory file one. So it's going to open into the new file with the format of this. See, so what are the differences with the current code is going to give you. So this part is difference, they given in yellow, and this is having difference, and these are the common stuff here, guys.
Yep.
Okay, so later on we're going to export those file into the main host file because there is a crunch of a space and the process or another part, so I don't want to run the kdiff the VMware. Okay, so I don't want to run. Okay, guys, so I'm going to stop the session here. If you have any questions, we're going to discuss and progress. Bye bye.